Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Pokemon Too Many Types 2, where I am actually at the verge of being able to capture Sans. Okay, Sans has fallen asleep. Unfortunately, that kills him. So we have to make sure that we don't attack. Also, this is Gaster's ultimate attack. Yeah, he actually has a super ultimate attack at the end, which is really cool to see. That is so cool. That is so cool. That is really neat. Okay. Perfect. So that should have been his last turn before he falls asleep. So we're just going to drop some Cosmic Power. Or do you still attack? Okay, he's paralyzed. There we go. Alright. Sans is now asleep, and now I can actually capture him. So I am curious if he's going to have a 100% catch rate in this state, or if I am going to have to use the Master Ball. Okay. So I want to see if... Okay, no. We only have a short period before he wakes up. So we are just going to drop the Master Ball on this. And that is how you capture Sans Undertale in Pokemon Too Many Types 2. And now... he is mine. We are not giving him a name at all. We are leaving that exactly the way that God intended. Anyway, I was still trying to capture... Like, I was heading back to where I hope Mirage Island still is. Because I was hopeful to catch... a few more Ultra Beasts. So, let's see if Mirage Island is still there. I did capture a Missingno and a Nihilego. So, that's pretty good. I've still got a usable number of Ultra Balls. So, hopefully, it is going to work. Woohoo! Yep. This looks like a Mirage Island. So, I'm going to run around, try to catch another Ultra Beast or two. And I'll just cut it here until I'm done with that. Okay, I am back. Let's take a look at what has happened. You may notice I now have Missingno, who is named Error 403, Jorg the Nihilo, House the Stakataka, Hangry the Guzzlord, Know You the Wynot, Beef the Buzzwole, and, of course, Sans. So... let's actually take a look at some of this insanity. So, Arrow 403, Bird Normal. It's... basically, if it hits you, you're gonna die. But the problem is having it actually hit you. We've got Nihilegu, which is an anime space poison. Headbutt, Turniarch, Venom Spikes, Venom Drench. Stakataka, which is a Steel Space Gatekeep type, with Wide Guard, Autotomize, Rock Blast, and Magnet Rise. Hangry, the Crab Space Kaiju. Might be kind of fun to play with. Beef, the Buzzwole, he's a Fight Space Freak. And, of course, we have Sans. And I guess it's time to shuffle our party around. I have burned through all of my Ultra Balls. And I have also burned through a couple of my Premier Balls as well. We're gonna leave Aggron. Sans is definitely coming with us. Error 403 is coming with us. Hangry looks really interesting, and Buzzwole looks really interesting. So, I'm really curious with Missing Now. Typically, if you raised Missing Now to a certain level, it would, or could, evolve. Okay, Missing Now can't really learn anything else. Guzzlord could learn Crunch. I'll take Crunch over Gastro Acid. Buzzwole. Ooh, Power Up Punch is really good. I will take that over Focus Energy. Fell Stinger is really good. Sure. I'll take Fell Stinger over Mega Punch. Okay. And Sans. Is there anything else you can learn? Chilly Reception. Bad Joke summons a snowstorm. The user also switches out. Bone Club, Teleport, Glare, Feint Attack. Shadow Sneak, Pursuit, Boomerang, Bone Rush. Actually, a really solid moveset for Sans, if I'm being honest. I am going to attempt a candy on Missing Now. It appears that that does not evolve it. Heavy Slam is absolutely huge, because he is definitely going to outweigh almost anyone. Beef wants to learn Meteor Mash. That's better than Lunge. Dynamic Punch. No thank you. Can Error 403 learn anything? Originally, it could learn Fly. So, it can't learn Fly. I'm going to bet that the Missing Now can't actually do much. So we're just gonna take Obligation along instead. But we're gonna keep this one down here along with, like, a lot of our Pokemon that are actually really, really powerful and very useful. So, Jormungandr, you go down here. No, you. Caesar. We still might end up relying on the turn everything into a monkey strategy. Alright, but I think we're in a good spot for now. So, let's keep on moving forward toward Evergrande City. I am so curious if Sans will actually dodge just in regular battles now, or if that ability applied exclusively to the fight where we captured it. Oh my god, it's a new encounter! Oh my god, he opens battles by setting the enemy to 1 HP. That is insane. Okay, but it does prevent you from using Pokeballs. Okay, that makes sense. Hangry. Okay, so I don't think... Alright, I don't think you can use Pokeballs in any battle where you start with Sans. That's... You know, that's reasonable. You know what? Let's do this. You want to do this? Fine. We're gonna do this. In a double battle scenario, he only hits 1 to open. Understandable. You're a water frog, you're a boring, ugly rock. Let's try a Gaster Blaster against Golem. No, actually, let's do a Gaster Blaster. It literally doesn't matter. Poliwrath dies regardless. Oh my god, is my UI getting affected by Sans as well? I think my UI is being affected by Sans. Yeah. Sans is asleep. Poliwrath is dead. Okay. So Sans really is just an instant win condition, it seems. You know... Well, I think I found my answer for the Elite Four. I mean, is that lame to just take Sans through the Elite Four and assume he's just going to always be invincible? Because personally, I think that's hilarious. Alright, Sans, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. No, it's just the, thing coming in. Okay. So, we can just dunk on him. Greninja! Alright, Greninja, I need you to let me see if Sans dodges. Don't disappoint me. Okay, or disappoint me completely. I guess that works too. Well, good job, Sans. I really need to see if Sans dodges or not. Yeah. Shadow Bone, sure, why not? Come on. It's very important that I figure out... It's very important that I find out if I still dodge attacks or not. Oh my freaking god. I actually have all of his dodge dialogue. That's broken. Okay. So Sans... Sans is a cheat mod. Got it. Sans just wins every fight. Okay. So, new rule. I will... I will give it my best legitimate try against the next gym leader and the Elite Four. And if it just so happens that they start giving me a really rough time, I'm just going to Sans them to death. I mean, I worked my ass off to get that guy. I feel moderately entitled to use him. Alright, where are we at the moment? We are still so far away from Evergrande. Okay, Route 127. The only problem is that if I do use Sans against the gym leader in Evergrande, I will have to retire him, and I will not have him available to use at the Elite Four. But against almost everything else, I could just Gaster Blaster fast forward my way through everything. Which honestly just feels really good. Okay, we reached Evergrande. So let's see if the gym here is available to me at this moment. If it is, then who knows? Maybe we could beat it. This is the Space Center. That's Gunite. Okay, so our Chaludon has a Mega as well. I also know from experience, Sans will not dodge guaranteed hit abilities. I know that because I actually one-shot Sans in one of my attempts using BEM's laser, which is a never miss ability. Hey, gym is closed off due to some conflict of interest between the old gym leaders and the old new gym leaders. Come back when you finish some kind of world-saving event. Maybe things will be resolved by then. You know what? Fair enough. Say less. Sans, you're taking point, and we're just going to get through the Team Purity storyline today. Alright. I can never remember where exactly is... Ooh, flash cannon. I can never remember exactly where the dive spot is to get into Sutopolis, which really kind of pisses me off. Why not? I'll beat you guys effortlessly, regardless of what you have. Hello, Salamence and Incineroar. Cool, cool. Salamence is an ancient dragon flying. Incineroar's Fire Dark VGC, no surprise there. Gaster Blasters on Incineroar, Water Shurikens on Salamence. And let's resolve the problem. Not very effective. Okay, I thought Sands would be neutral against everything. Apparently, there are actually some things that Sands type is not insta-kill against. That is really fascinating. So, someone on the Elite Four is definitely... What? What the hell? Okay, it just reset, and I don't know why. And that's unfortunate, because that's all the way back before I caught Guzzlord. Well! I guess I will just have to catch up to where I was at. So, I will see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's try this again. We'll just get through this fight real quick. That's not what they opened with last time. That's interesting. Can they actually change what they open with? Yeah, this is different. Okay. Okay. So that tells me something important. That tells me that the Gaster Blaster just has a chance of resetting your game. Okay. Is it a random chance? Or, from this point forward, should I just assume that the Gaster Blaster is unusable? Okay. Interesting. So, it looks like we are just going to have to assume that the Gaster Blaster is not going to be reliable. Also, we have just confirmed that the trainer teams do not seem to be preset, which is really, really weird. This whole time, has it just been pulling trainers' Pokemon off of, like, random tables? Is that why I'm consistently encountering, like, just very inconsistent difficulties? Like, why would you design it like that? Okay. Let's test the Gaster Blaster. Okay. So sometimes the Gaster Blaster works, and sometimes it resets your game. Okay. So now we know that. Here we have the entrance to Sutopolis. Yeah, just drop another Repel. Okay. So Team Purity is in here somewhere. If the Gaster Blaster is going to be inconsistent, then we should definitely put some other moves on them. Is there... like, okay, Sus will work. Stink Bomb. Poison Jab. Slay. I'm assuming you can't learn Girl Boss moves. Stone Edge? No. What about Pull the Plug? No. How about Goomba Stomp? Glomp? Stampede? No. A Wombo Combo? No. Night Owl? No. Can you learn Beans? Ooh. Okay, so there is, like, nothing we can teach Sans as far as HMs go. But I suppose... Bone Rush might be fine. Honestly, these moves are pretty good. It's the bad time I don't think is going to be super useful. Okay. Slowbronite. Oh, that's interesting. That is really cool to actually see all of it underwater like that. Moonite enables Roaring Moon to Mega Evolve. Okay, so we do actually have at least one of the Paradox. And where there's one, there's definitely going to be others. That is so cool. What a fascinating area. I really like this, actually. I just want to check around because this really seems like the sort of place where the designers would not be able to help themselves in just filling a map with interesting little secrets. Iron Valiant to Mega Evolve. That's cool. So wherever we're going, it sounds. I think they're going after Terrapagos. If they are going after Terrapagos, it might be where, I don't know, somewhere where there's Paradox Pokemon? I don't really know. But I'm going to be very cautious. Hey, buddy, what's up? So, Team Purity is an absolute joke. Bone Rush. Cool, thanks, bro. Angry wants to learn Meteor Assault. Ooh. Attacks with a thick leak. I am assuming that that is a tooltip that was not updated. Nidoqueen, Bone Rush. Yeah, keep doing whatever you want. It does not matter against Sans. Hold on. Will Sans drop a Pokemon to 1 HP every time it switches in? Let's test that. Beef, you're up. Okay, Beef, you're slightly less up now. Okay, Beef is dead. Hangry, can you handle this? Cool. Alright, let's try this. Oh my god. Okay, that's obscene. Wow. That is actually insane. Okay, Iron Hands is in here. Yeah, screw that. Terrapagos, a Pokemon that turns energy into hard crystals, which it uses to protect itself. A being believed to be from ancient Paldea, has coincidentally shown itself in Hoenn around the time of the Typening. Oh, you think if you take out Terrapagos, it'll return everybody back to their original Pokemon. Right, okay. That makes sense, you know, if you're an insane lunatic, I guess. It has 3 different forms. Its normal form, its terrestrial form, and its stellar form. Each form, it gets more power, drawing on more terrestrial energy. The energy of types. Cool. Oh man, I can see Justice up ahead. Justice really seems like he's not gonna have a good time with what I'm about to do. And being a purist and having to deal with Sans is rough, bro. I love my Sans. And a Tentacruel. Cool. And Tentacruel is dealt with. Cool. My woken-based rival, as the kids these days say. Isn't the Cave of Origin a fitting place for our most climactic battle to date? You know we deserve the best, so believe me when I say you're not leaving here without a few lasting impressions. Behold my pure power by birthright! Yeah, you mean nothing to me. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Dragonite. And you're down. Bronze, you're up. Pidgeot, good. Sans, come on back. That is so stupid. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Sans has been defeated. That might be a problem. I do not actually have any way to revive him. And Pidgeot's ability is very powerful. Obligation levels up. Omastar. No, I think we'll be good here. Because, of course, you are just rock water, being pure and all. Oh my god, of course they gave it Judgment. Of course they gave it Judgment. Oh, Lord Helix. I always believed in you, Lord Helix. Judgment, holy type. Yeah, that's fitting. That's fitting. Okay. Okay. That's well played. Greninja, would you mind, please? Hopefully you can take it down. Yes, you do. Good job. Thank you, Lord Helix, for teaching me humility. It was a crucial lesson that I needed to learn. Next up is a Jolteon, which is actually a bit of a problem. Let's just go with Iron Head. Okay, Shadow Ball. That did not do much. And I know why it didn't do much. Because in Gen 1, Ghost was physical. Which means that you are screwed. Discharge is gonna hurt a lot more. Good job, Bronze. Okay, so Bronze goes down. Hangry. Hangry's, why don't you show this thing how much heavier you are than it is? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not to mention, we get a lovely beast boost. And you also have a Persian. And what's Persian doing? Persian's running Fake Out, Puma Pounce. Okay, so we're definitely about to get hit by... No, it actually didn't open with Fake Out. That's surprising to me. Not that it matters much. Because at the end of the day, I am much fatter than you. And in this world, that's all that matters. Perfect. No, I'm the leader's son. I'm supposed to win. You're not gonna get away from this. I'm gonna tell my father to beat you to a pulp. Cool. And I actually have managed to get a bit of money from this. So I need to take a short period of respite. Because I actually need some healing items. Okay. So, revives, I'm going to grab 5 of them. And grab some hyper potions. I have also got way too many items that I am never going to use. That is way too much. That is just way, way, way too many things. But that's okay. Alright. I'll go ahead and cut here, and I'll see you when I am back in Sootopolis. It does help if I actually rest at the Pokemon Center, though. Okay, we are back. We're gonna throw Sans back in front, and we are going to keep making an absolute mockery of this. We are more particularly interested in its final form, its stellar form. Not only does it draw on the energy of all the types, its image is also described as the world as the ancients saw it. This is our pure world. Oh god, what a loser. Alright, hey, Purity? Have you met my friend? His name is Sans, and when you start a battle with him, you go to 1 HP. Shadowbone. Cool, thanks guys. Beef leveled up. Let's move on. Hello, hello. Let's do this. Alright, Blastoise is down. That's actually perfect. Body Slam on Blastoise. There we go. And Blastoise down. Okay, double Rapidashes. That's interesting. Let's try heavy slamming on the Rapidash, because I am a bit heavier than you. Ooh, you also have a Raichu. That's adorable. Goodbye, Raichu. Nice. Sans wants to learn the Hyper Beam. Ooh. That is a very interesting option. Alright, I'll take it over dunking. Sweet. Look what that mousehole dragged in. I bet you find messing with us fun. Maybe I should have some fun too. Putting you in your place, 6 feet under. I mean, yeah, do what you gotta do. Anyway, have you met my Sans? Blood wants double team, no thanks. Pinsler, is this your Mega? Hyper Beam, boom. Easy. Ooh, Iron Tail. Nah, I don't want to trade 25 accuracy for 20 power. Yep, you just do what you want, Clefable. It is not going to make a bit of difference. Let's go for the Bone Rush. You are being a real annoying character there. There we go. Alright, what's else you got? A Dugong? Sure, Hyper Beam. So Kaiju's not very effective against either ice or water, I guess? And Nidoqueen. Brat, I am your destiny! No, you're really not. Sorry, but you're not getting past Sans. Cool. Beef levels up. Beast gets Meteor Assault. Which we're taking over Focus Energy. Cool. I seriously do not have the patience for this brat. Follow us at your own peril. You won't get past Constance. I disagree. Oh god, yes, the TM for Earthquake. Oh, thank you, God. It is Kaiju type. We will take that over Goomba Stomp. And we will also take it on Hangry. To replace Body Slam. Alright, sweet. There's Slitherwing. Hello, Slitherwing. Cool. Beyond here, we will find Terrapagos in its chamber. We will awaken, analyze it, and prove once and for all that there are 18 pure types. We will bring a new pure order of the world with its pure power. Pure purity. The text actually seems inconsistent about whether Team Purity believes there are 17 or 18 types. Alright. Let's do this. Let's show old people that they're wrong. My woke rival, my father will teach you what purity really is. Decided to follow us after all? Constance will show you a thing or two about what it means to battle. You are so wonderful, so beautiful, so pure. But you taint this place with your disgusting new types. Even Terrapagos can't stand to show us its purity with you around, with your impure Pokemon. I hear it now. I see everything. It is Terrapagos' wish for me to purify this place. Defeating you is not enough. You will be served judgment by me and my pure power! I mean, as you want, bro, but whatever you're bringing to the party, I got Sans. So, good luck with that. Good game, Constance. You really think your intimidation means diddly squat to me? Terrapagos, hear me. I will be your victor. No. No, you won't. One down. Okay. Next up, Aerodactyl. We'll just swap to Obligation. I'm assuming Aerodactyl will still be his, Mega. Okay. And then we swap back to Sans. Goodbye, Aerodactyl. Yep, and then it Mega Evolves. Cool, Rock Slide. Yeah, we're not just gonna sit there and take it. Okay, it did go for Aerial Ace. So, it did in fact kill Sans. I'm not surprised about that. I figure we're going to be seeing a lot of Pokemon that are going to be running guaranteed hit moves from here on out. Possibly specifically to counter Sans. Okay, Alakazam. Obligation's Dark-type move should... I don't know if it can necessarily one-shot, but we can definitely try. Alright, Special type Ice Punch. But not enough to survive a crit bite. Perfect. Obligation levels up. Obligation wants to learn Crunch. Oh, Obligation, that is wonderful! I'm so happy that you get to learn Crunch. Perfect. Next up, Nidoking. You know what, Blub? Why don't you go? Honestly, I really wonder if I shouldn't just give Blub Surf instead of relying on Water Shuriken. Dual-type attacks are just way, way too unreliable. It's impossible to know... Well, not impossible, but it's way more work than I can be fussed with wondering when or if they're going to be effective. Oh, Blub, Blub, Blub. You have not particularly impressed me since evolving. But that's okay, because we're doing great. Nice. And a Rhydon. Ooh, that is a bad choice. Is it fate for me to lose? No. This is where I show the world what purity is all about. You are very wrong. Oh, did they actually add Stellar as a type? Oh, I'll bet they did. I'll bet Terrapagos is going to be Stellar type. How could you not? Alright. Not bad. Constance is beaten. Impossible. Terrapagos, why have you forsaken me? Constance, what happened? Did you... Don't tell me. We've lost. Terrapagos absorbed the energy from the battle. Its form is changing. Yes, Terrapagos still wishes to show us, its worshippers, the purity of itself. This is it. Stellar form, Terrapagos. Tell us, what types do you hold? No. It's every single type. But how many? How many types does Terrapagos have? Too many types. Okay. We have encountered a wild Terrapagos. However, we are opening with Saiyans. So that does make this a little bit easier. Oh god, it is actually every type. It also negates all weather and terrain. Oh god, it has a Mega Stone. Okay, so it's got Headbutt, Protect, Earth Power, Heavy Slam. That's not that impressive. Okay. Well, there we go. Terrapagos has been defeated. Terrapagos is looking at you with determined eyes. It wants you to catch it. Okay, so... slight problem. I might actually be in a soft block situation. I've got 20 Ultra Balls, 2 Premier Balls. Okay, I think I need it to kill Sans. But I'm not sure how to fix that. But I think it has to kill Sans before I'm able to proceed. Okay. How do I do that? Okay. I have a plan. I need to let another one of my Pokemon get very hurt. Then we can waste turns using my berries and other items. But basically we have to let Sans get beaten. So this is actually going to be really complicated. Okay. Alright, that should be enough to work with. That's good. So, how much PP do you have? Okay, you've got plenty of PP to get through sands. So at this point, I need to start using berries to heal my other Pokemon. And we just have to hope. You know what? I'm actually going to save state this. Because if this strategy does not work, I might be in a situation where, I mean, God only knows what I'm gonna have to do, honestly. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, we have 2 orange berries left. Okay. We have a citrus berry. Okay, hold on. If it's every type, it should be flying, right? Maybe it's immune to ground? No, it's not immune to ground. Is there anything I can't hit it with? Wait, hold on. That wasted a move because it didn't hit. Bone Rush is 90. Okay, so if I save state my way to misses, Bone Rush buys me 10 turns. Okay, so this is going to be really weird, but I need Bone Rushes to miss. Oh, or just hit the protections. No, wait, the protections don't actually work. Okay. This is going to be very bizarre. Is there any item that I could just use over and over and over? Something that would just be, like, not doing anything. Is there anything I have? Do I have any other option besides just really, really doing some crazy stuff here? Okay. We used up another protect. That is progress. Okay, Bone Rush hit. Hyper Beam hit. Bone Rush hit. These are both 90% accurate. So I think if I keep doing this, it has definitely seemed like it has definitely seemed like this might work. Okay, there's a miss, that's perfect. Okay, so the plan works, This is going to be the weirdest strat ever used. I am conspiring. I am having to use save states for the express purpose of making my own Pokemon lose a battle. That is actually insane. And yet, this is so fitting for having Sans out, isn't it? Okay, that's good, that's good. Now we go for the save. What's the quick key for saving? It's shift. Okay, perfect. These are the weirdest strats ever seen in Pokemon. There we go. Okay, another miss. It goes for the headbutt. I think I have just enough to make this work. I cannot believe how far I have had to break this game to suit my vision. And honestly, that has made it so much more interesting to me. Come on, Sans, I need you to miss. Nope. 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 Okay, okay, that's another miss. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing great, we're doing great. Sans, I am so proud of you. Drop another save. That's perfect! Oh my god, Sans, you're doing so good. Okay, okay, okay. That's perfect. Another miss! Sans! Sans, you're doing so good! Sans, you're following the strategy perfectly! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, 3 misses in a row! Sans! Sans! Come on, Sans! No! It's okay, Sans. It's okay. It's okay. You can be lazy. Yes! There you go! There you go! Sans! Okay, but I'm actually going to have to set a save right now, and I'm going to have to finish this recording later, because the goddamn northern lights are visible outside, and I'm not missing that. Okay, I'm back. We are ready to keep working on this. I cannot believe that the most broken Pokemon I have ever seen was the worst possible pick to fight Terrapagos. Alright. Come on, Sans. I just need you to miss another Bone Rush. I know you can miss a Bone Rush. I believe in you. I know you can work with me on this. Come on, Sans. There we go. Okay, headbutt. Okay. We are very, very close. I think at this point we have enough Oran berries to outlast the rest of this. Alright. I just desperately hope that I am right about this being enough to, yeah, catch this thing? Otherwise, I will in fact be soft-locked, and I will have to load from my laugh save. Alright, all the fighting is wearing him out. I'm nearly there. Okay, it tried to use Protect. It does still have Protects. It is true, it hadn't used Protect in a while. Okay, okay, okay. No! No, 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 no. Do not use your last attack. Just keep taking the hits. Okay. We're almost there. I've almost exhausted every possible tool I have to make this work. No, god damn it. Okay, how are your moves? Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. We're alright, we're alright, we're alright. I think I want to go for the missing hyper beams. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nope. Okay. We burned through another Protect. Alright, we missed. Are you ready? Survive this and I'll show you my special attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. We're down to 2 Oran berries. Heavy Slam. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a nap. Yes! Okay! Okay! Balls are active! Balls are active! Huh! 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 Okay, alright. Alright, I actually have the chance to capture Terrapagos now. Oh my god, what a fight. Oh my god, Sans changes all the rules. Oh, thank god! Thank god! Oh my god! Oh god, ever since I ran into Sans, this has been a completely different game. Oh god, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Oh. Ah, boy. Whew. Alright, we're gonna call you Frederick. What an insane battle. Our beliefs, our values, they were all for nothing. There is no purity in this world. Not even our legends were satisfied with 15 types. Constance, please don't say that. We're nothing without Team Purity. We were nothing to begin with. Effective immediately, Team Purity is disbanded. No, please, don't leave me with him, Constance! You'll still be my rival, right? Wait, I'm not disowned, right? And we got an Omni Shard, a held item that raises the power of every moves. Holy crap. And it did actually give us some extra Ultra Balls when we started that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and catch myself one of the Paradox Pokemon. I think we are ready to tackle the final gym and then move on to the Elite Four. I'll be doing it with a Paradox on my team, but I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the next one.